gearing up for PACK EXPO here with Monty, Technical Sales Manager. So tell us a little bit about PACK EXPO, Monty, and why it's so important.
Sounds good. Thanks, Luke, and obviously glad to be here. PACK EXPO in general, it is a very large show, probably the biggest show in the United States for processing and packaging equipment. I think roughly 2,600 vendors are typically exhibiting there, and they're bringing, the equipment that they're most excited about. There's a ton of automation, a ton of live demos. There's a lot of opportunity for customers to get in, not only walk floors and learn about new equipment, but to also, approach people where they need some equipment that they potentially have and kind of be able to have those discussions live to understand, can vendor solutions fit our exact needs? And it's really why Deutsche wanted to go. So this is technically our first PACK EXPO we're going to, which we're very excited about. We've walked the floor a couple times in the past. We've been in the food and beverage manufacturing here for a little while, providing some unique solutions, across the field. And we really are excited to be able to take, the opportunity to get in front of everybody at PACK EXPO, hopefully, expand a little bit of who we're able to speak to and just, offer our services a little bit more widely, across the show.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a good opportunity for us to kind of have our account managers and have our engineers learn from the people attending kind of what they want to produce, what unique demands and challenges they're facing, and how custom equipment that we manufacture can really help them solve those problems. If you have a unique problem or situation, there's likely somebody that's gone through that's found a solution, and they're probably at PACK EXPO as well and can maybe help educate you on those challenges and what you need to move forward.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's one of the big beauties of PACK EXPO. It's great to obviously get to see the equipment and get to see all the neat automation, but you have just an unlimited amount of networking opportunities. So, not only in terms of the vendor-customer relationship, customer-customer, you get to see the industry leaders, you really just get, opportunity really everywhere to chat about everything. And, obviously with us doing a lot of custom equipment, we've obviously got our standard equipment. We can touch a little bit on our equipment we're bringing and kind of what we do specifically a little bit later. But, with having the opportunity to provide custom equipment to customers, you're exactly right in the fact that we do like to obviously get to learn a little bit more from the customers and what it is they're looking for. And this is just a great time to have that opportunity to do that.
For sure. And then specifically, do you want to talk a little bit about the equipment that we'll be exhibiting at our booth?
Sure. So, for our booth this year, we got a couple pieces, and what we wanted to do is show a little bit of the diversity of kind of what we do here. So we're bringing a CIP system, which is a clean in place system. It's a skidded, it's an automated cleaning system that can dose chemicals from whatever chemical reserve a customer's got, make up solutions, and basically automatically clean people's tanks with recipe-based automation. Alongside of the CIP system, we wanted to also kind of show a little bit about, of kind of our tank and our mixing abilities. So we obviously do a lot of skidded systems, but we do a lot of full processes for customers. So we're bringing a mini version of a full process for somebody. We're bringing a small coffee steeping skid that's got basically a tank, pump, filtration setup on it, with the idea of just showing everyone that, not only are we capable of doing the skidded systems, we're also capable of doing, custom, food and beverage type processing equipment, because that's some of the big stuff we do. We also obviously do a lot of deaeration. We partner with 3M, a little over a year ago at this point. We've been building deaeration skids across the industry. We're unfortunately not going to bring one of those skids specifically, but we've got some other liturature, and we'll have a little bit of we've got some TV
it's
set
up. It's a good opportunity to discuss deaeration and how that can really benefit your process. So,
yeah, but we're very excited about it, and goal being show everyone that we can do the skidded standard stuff. I mean, everybody that's processing typically needs some type of CIP system, but that also we can do large scale manufacturing process systems, up to 10,000, to 50,000 gallon tanks. And then, we can also do more pilot scale type systems, which again is just another version of what we're bringing.
Yeah, and I think the CIP system is something that we're really proud of, and we've had a lot of customers in the field really prove that technology. And it seems like for the features you're getting, it's pretty good bang for your buck compared to what we see in the market. And everybody that has been trying it out has been really happy with it. So we're excited to kind of show that technology off and have people check it out in person.
Yeah, and the big things are that, to me, it really starts with the automation for that system. We've got a full automation to where basically you can program everything ahead of time, which allows you to kind of automate and just streamline your cleaning processes. You can set up, hey, I need to clean these different tanks, and on which day they want to do that, at what time they want to start. We obviously set up the individual cleaning cycles for the individual tanks being cleaned. Hey, tank number A needs to be cleaned this way. Tank number B needs to be cleaned that way. You've got full flexibility with a lot of those options. So it just reduces opportunity for mistakes, which obviously increases efficiency and reduces downtime, which are keys to the game.
For sure. And the other thing, I know we really harp on the automation, and that's such a crucial factor for us, and it's so important for all the things you just talked about. And there will be an HMI on that CIP skid on the showroom floor that everybody can come check out, see what that interface looks like,
and that's why we chose to bring the CIP, but just in general with the equipment we were bringing, the goal was to give our customers the opportunity to kind of see the quality of our work. Obviously
see the welds, the stainless, all those things that are really hard to see online or in a video or website. So
the base concepts of the designs, you're exactly right about that. And then also touch a little bit on the technology. Obviously the Pilot coffee skid is going to be a little bit more simple. It's basically just a tank with some other components. But then we decided to bring the CIP skid because it's got the pumps and the valves and the instruments. And what we also are going to have, obviously, the HMI on that live, so customers will be able to kind of touch and feel how it would actually work, how they would go in the background and set up their recipes and the processes, and then how it would be able to execute those.
Yeah,
so we're excited about that.
That makes sense. And I think, too, just to clarify that, it'll be a smaller coffee skid there. But we've done some huge coffee processing projects and co-packing, major beverage facilities, and we're happy to bring up photos of those in person, have the engineers there that have designed the actual systems talk to the details, explain why we've done certain things and how the customer may have had these very specific requests and how we've been able to fit those needs. So always a good opportunity to talk with those engineers in person and hear those stories.
You almost get an opportunity, and again, another major advantage of why to go to PACK EXPO. You almost get that opportunity to have like a consultation while you're there, right? So obviously, what your issues and problems are. We've dealt with a handful of issues and problems, and we've solved all these issues across the industry and some of the work we've done. And so you get the opportunity to kind of explain what you've got going on. While I'm not going to pretend like we're going to be able to solve every problem while we're standing on the crazy trade show floor, we would get an opportunity to basically explain, hey, we've done some similar work. We're going to bring a whole lot of literature. We're going to bring a whole lot of, background examples. We'll have some TVs going, like I mentioned, but we'd be able to give you a chance to actually see some of the larger scale work, pull it up on the computers, pull it up on the TVs, really however we need to do that to kind of just get you comfortable with wanting to further the dialogue. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're looking for. It's just someone to
start those conversations.
Exactly.
So that's pretty much it from me as far as the major key points as far as Deutsche Beverage and Process being at PACK EXPO this year. Monty, where can visitors find us this year?
Yeah, great question. So the show in general is at the McCormick Place in Chicago. The show's from November 3rd through the 6th. I think 3rd through the 5th are full days, the 6th maybe a half day. There are multiple floors that the show is on within the McCormick Place, but us specifically are going to be at the Lakeside Upper Level 3. Booth number LU7645. Again, so we'll be at Lakeside Upper Level 3, and that's booth number LU7645. I know they've got a great app, so when you get the show, obviously you can just search us in the app. It'll take you directly what our booth number would be. And, if you're not able to make the show as well, obviously I'm always available. Feel free to reach out to the company. You can follow one of our social sites. Obviously, please come to our website if you get the opportunity. But yeah, should be a handful of ways to get in touch with us. We hope we get to see everybody at the PACK EXPO show.